Play ball. He say 3.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 9, James Whitaker.
3. Ow, ow.
With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8.
Number 4.
Avalos, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. Fall off foul.
Now, Boog, it's going to be a long series, but you can't ask for a better start for this home side. Their bullpen's getting...
And that one gets away at the plate. That'll hurt as both runners move up. Second and third now. There's no double play chance. Out towards right center field. Berg on the move. And there's one away. And next up for the Tigers, Vincent Nicholson. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Hit in the air, left field. Franco makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and now they trail by 1. Now it's the second baseman, Mackenzie Sampson. Off the catcher and rolls away. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third.
Well, they're setting this guy up to fail, putting him into the toughest defensive position to play on the field, in my opinion. And when things like this happen, it's kind of what you expect.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And first offering is fouled off.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
This to third. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Andres Batista. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Ken Chesick. Snap throw to first. Dives back and he's out. Swing and a ball line to center. Rodriguez makes a nice grab at a full. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here is Tomas Rodriguez. High fly ball out into left center field. Brings it in. And a quick out number 1. He's 2 outs away. Brady now at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Late with the swing there.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
just missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
And that's way high. And it's 2-2. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Headed towards the corner. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up just enough. That's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Ryan in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In there. Got him looking for the K. And they're down to their last out. And up next for Detroit, Henry Hayes. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Got him, and that's the ball game. So the Chicago White Sox off of the right foot here in this wild card series. They take game 1 in front of their...
Let's play ball.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 17. Now pitching for the White Sox, number 10.
Play ball. Let's play ball. He's safe. Out.
Now pitching for the White Sox. Number 28.
Welcome in, John Shambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one, nobody out in the ninth. Robles in the box now, takes strike one. In the air, out towards left center, Batista. Sizing this one up, makes the grab, one down. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Newton Berg. And that one fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And the righty deals. And that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first, out, and now two gone. And up next for Chicago, Andres Batista. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game two. This to center field, and it falls. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane.
Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
0-1 now.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one not close, and it's 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2 outs. Stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Ripped to short. Whips it across. And that is that. Back in the Bronx. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Johnny Fulton. There's the strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and You know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. David McGowan getting ready to hit. This one in the air. Right. Settles under it. And makes the grab. And that's the inning. Back in the Bronx. On to extra innings. Now the left fielder, Alfonso Franco. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
This one in the air. Hernandez under it. Squeezes it. 1 up, 1 down. And next to hit for the Sox, Scott Matoyer. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a liner. Base hit out into right center field. Around first, digging for 2. They'll throw to second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Carlton will hit next. And that is out of play. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're here in Game 2 of the ALDS. Got him swinging. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now up as the Yankees DH, Andy Compton.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Kevin Delgado stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one fouled off. And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. There's a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base.
Runner takes off. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Makes the grab for the second out. And up next for New York, Von Rain. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Now just 1 swing away from potentially walking this thing off. You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. Now we go to the 11th. Now here is Ken Chesick. Villanueva back to work. In the air, left field. Valley brings it in with a nice running grab. So up next for Chicago, Johnny Robles. And that one is lifted in the air. Delgado sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's 2 down. And now it's going to be Newton Berg. That one ripped. Makes the catch. And that is that. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Now it's the second baseman, Fred Donaldson. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Fall off foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And ball one.
That's a really good take.
That one out to right. Bird settles under this one. And there's one away. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Joaquin Valley. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there's two away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 2. That one the other way. Now a jump throw. Wide throw pays him off the bag, and the inning's still alive. So a change being made at first base. On to run for the Yankees, Rolando Gutierrez. Hernandez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. 2 outs. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. That's a pass ball and a huge one. Winning run now in scoring position. And a 3-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Andre Batista steps to the plate for the White Sox. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Man at second. Runner goes again. Puts a bunt down. Gutierrez throws to first in time. Out on the sac bunt.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. The go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Delgado has this one sized up, squeezes it, runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And a 2-1 ball game now. Here's the center fielder, Scott Matoyer. 1 for 4 with a double. Swings through that.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Movement in the Yankees pen. Alfred Reyes getting loose out there. Ramirez also throwing. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's So grab your left hand.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. So digging in.
Now pitching for Chicago. Number 10. Yeah.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a curve is down and in. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and there's one away here in the 12th. Compton in the box lays off for ball 1. That one catches the zone. Strike 1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Line drive. Reaching down, makes the catch. And next for New York, Kevin Delgado.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Montero is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, one of the goals in the postseason is to split on the road and play very well at home. They did just that.
Play ball. He's safe. 3. 3. Three.
Welcome in John Shambi and Chris Singleton. James Herron on the pitch here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error.
Double steal. Pitch outside. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. So the tying run at second. Tap foul at the plate.
in the infield at the corners. Don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
It's softly on the ground to third, and that goes foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Well done behind the dish. Ken Chesick, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. First pitch, not close. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. On the ground, Robles jumps, throws, and they get the out. Here's the catcher, Robbie Gonzalez. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball. 2 strike.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets back in Seattle. We go to the 8th. Now the third baseman, Johnny Robles. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Herring, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Fly ball down the line. Guzman makes the catch, and there's one gone. Dominic Wright steps to the plate for the White Sox. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. It has the distance, gone. He hammers one out to center. It's 3-2.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
And here is Alfonso Franco. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
One ball. 2 strike.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And him out front for the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
And there's a ball.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Two down, nobody on. The other way, and a base hit. So up next, Scott Matoyer, 1 for 3. Herron picks to first, and he's back in there.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Runner on the move. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. With the tying run on at first, here in Game 7 of the ALCS. Runner on the go again. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that's the third out. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. Back at T-Mobile Park, now the number 2 hitter, Jeffrey Sanford. And first offering is fouled off. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Guzman now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of Game 7. Caught him looking for the K.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
That one drilled left field, reaching down, makes the catch. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Sean Kaiser. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
0-2. That's towards center. Stein settles underneath it. And there's 1 down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Now only 1 out remaining. Now it's going to be Andres Batista. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That one fouled off. White Sox down a run. And the White Sox down to their final strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
This could end it. And the Seattle Mariners are moving on. They are